Hi, good evening to you both. Yeah, the folks who work here describe a world in which people struggling with addiction are right outside of their doors each day and not coming in to get the help that they provide here. But they say they want to use this settlement money to try to change that trend.
We know there's a gap between what we're able to provide and what we're actually providing because of barriers to care, stigma, and so on.
Dr. Ben Oldfield spends every day working to combat the opioid epidemic here at Fairhaven Community Healthcare. While the work goes on inside, the disease spreads right outside their doors.
We see people on the Grand Avenue corridor all the time who are struggling with opioid use, alcohol use, issues pertaining to sex work, who are literally feet from our front doors but not getting into care.
And the problem isn't just persisting here.
Not a week goes by in New Haven where we don't lose one or two or three people.
In 2023, Mayor Justin Elliker says the city lost 115 people to overdoses, with 85% of them involving fentanyl.
I think it's really important always to recognize that this isn't about numbers, it's about people.
Connecticut's Attorney General William Tong has made this issue his own, fighting with others across the country to go after big pharma companies contributing to the crisis. This year, they won one of those fights and are now distributing billions of dollars to places like this.
And we need every cent, we need every dollar.
The center plans to use the money to build a harm reduction facility along Grand Ave, taking a less clinical approach and providing everything from a place to shower to a meal to medical care.
This is not meant to be a hard sell. This is meant to be a place to save lives.
And with the goal of opening the center by October and the crisis becoming more critical, they have no time to waste.
We're trying to get people in recovery and keep them in recovery.
Now, New Haven is expected to get a total of $2.1 million from this National Settlement Fund. The other two organizations in the city that will be using that money are Liberty Community Services and Yale Clinical Community Services. Now, we're live here in New Haven tonight. Julia LeBlanc, Fox 61, Connecticut's news station.